talking color wheel, and the first thing I want to point out is that it has obviously this little spinner right here in the middle. And so Allison, go ahead and choose a color, any color that you would
I'm
like.
going to choose my favorite color, and
Okay.
let's just choose, let's go in the red, and I'm going to choose this brick red.
Brick red. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over to brick red, and this is where it says brick red right there. And if we wanted a complementary color to brick red, all we have to do is follow along that arrow and we're taken to the greens. No wonder why Christmas colors look so good in reds and greens.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
I mean, it works well together because they're actually complementary colors. But you can actually take this even a step further. And why don't you help explain this to us, Jackie? When we talk about analogous colors, what is that referring to? When we started out with brick red, okay, what would the analogous colors be here?
The analogous colors would be just the ones that are right next to it, the colors. Mm-hmm. So one to the right and one to the left. Mm-hmm. All right. So
and if you didn't know that, you would see it right here. It's pointed out, analogous.
Yes.
Right. So all of the colors within this area would go well with the brick red.
Yes.
Okay.
The thing I love about this is because it is based off their solids, but I love how the variety of colors, they give it a name, which is really nice, and then it goes one step further, and there are different rings. There are different rings.
Because they're talking value.
Right.
Right.
So depending on where you are, you'll choose whatever is in that ring. So it even takes it down even further. So, for instance, if I took the brick color that Allison loved, then I would choose all of the ones in that first ring. Okay, does that make sense?
Yes,
and
it
so,
would. Those would be the same value.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So when we're talking value, we're talking either light, medium,
it's
or
kind
dark.
of like saturation. Right.
So whatever you were. So for instance, let me just kind of show you a real quick. So this is a dark. This one is
All
a
of
medium.
these would be considered dark. Okay.
And then this would be a light. Okay, so you can kind of see.
Okay, we've got
in here.
dark, medium,
and then you've got lights.
Okay.
So you can kind of see the difference. There we go.
Okay.
So when you're talking value, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
And so, you know, if we were basing our fabric choices off of the color wheel, are they saying that these colors would all go well together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And this would all go well together and so forth.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so what I had our cute Janice down at the store.
Okay.
So she went for the Oxford blue. And she found the Oxford blue, which is in that first section right here.
Okay.
And so then she chose one from this area and one from this area. Do you see how that works?
Yes, I
so
can.
she chose the ochre, which is this one, because that was in the first one.
And it's within that triangle.
Yep, and the terracotta, she thought that looked more like terracotta.
Oh, yes, maybe I was wrong on the barn red.
It's okay, but that's just something, I mean, that's what's so nice and helpful.
I can see that. It is very helpful.
Yeah, let's do another one.
Okay.
Let's do a lighter. We've done a dark value.
The next one is a triad.
Okay.
Which triad means 3 different colors, right?
sure.
So let's see. This one right here is peaches and cream.
What did she choose? Peaches
and cream.
Okay.
Which is this one right here.
I'm gonna find
so you're going
that.
to find peaches and cream.
Okay.
Which
right
is this
here.
one. It's on the very end. Okay, so there's that one. So if you're going to do a triad, then you're going to pick something from here and something from here.
Oh.
So in the blues, she's done.
And
this
you're
one
going to keep it
and this
within
one.
that same value.
So you're going to go,
right?
Yep, on the same circle, which is that's so fun to do that.
Wouldn't that be fun to do your 3-yard quilts this way?
Oh, absolutely. All right, so then let's do the tetrad one. It's a square. So we've got these right here, crimson.
Okay.
So we find crimson on the color wheel.
Where's that at?
Right here.
Let's see. Okay,
So she's got this one right here,
there we go.
the crimson. All
Okay.
right, so if you're going to do a tetrad, you're going to go somewhere over here, here, a green, and a blue.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
can you see that?
Yes.
So she's got the Oxford blue,
Okay.
which is that one, the rusty, and a hunter. So she's got the four different
Wow.
colors. Now, isn't that beautiful?
That
the four of
really
them together.
is.
I would have
Wow.
never have chosen those to go together either.
Right. But it is very pleasing to the eye.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
beautiful.
amazing.